of Keep the Beat with Pete. And today, we're going to spend some time talking about the basics of jazz comping, why you might want to do what you do, and having a system to do it. You remember when we talked about this, we talked about I studied with Stanley Spector, and this is derived from the Stanley Spector method. I've just updated some of the things and gone forward, but still, it's fundamentally what Stanley was teaching, and the school is active. If you want to Google Spector School of Drumming, it's been revived by one of his students who it seems to me that's doing a nice job with it. I studied with Stanley for a number of years, and so we're going to get right into it today. Remember when we talked about the ride cymbal, basic ride cymbal patterns, and we went to up-tempo. We had the triplet pattern that was sequenced permutations throughout the measures. And here we're going to rely on the Charleston part of that, you know, so 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 4, 4, 3, 4. Okay? So then you take that, and Stanley would make you play it hand to hand very slowly. Okay? And we transferred to the cymbal, and we made patterns by leaving some notes out. 1, 2, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 2 triplet, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. And then we combine it with standard jazz time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, Then you can mix and match those as we talked about. And we talked about the variations. All right, so now what? What's this guy doing? We're using the standard 4 on the floor bass drum. Sometimes we'll do 1, 3, 2, 4. I might play the bass drum a little louder than some jazz gigs would call for, just to make a point of it, but that's what's happening there for now. So what's happening with the left hand? Okay, so we're going to take this Charleston concept, and we're going to, in Charleston, by the way, 1, it's the lead after 1 and 3, and you move that throughout the measure. 2, the lead after 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. You can leave notes out and all that, but right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, okay? So you could easily write that out, you can memorize it, you can play it cold. So then you move that note from the lead after 1, now start it on 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4. It's everywhere in jazz. I guess it goes back to the 20s, you know, Charleston. That's how far back that goes for you really young people that never even listened to it. When I heard it, it was already old. I was a baby and I started hearing that, and that was way, way old. But the Charleston, okay? So we're taking the Charleston and we're moving it around, and this is the first step on basic fundamentals of comping. Why do I do what when I do it, you know? So now if you can move these things throughout the measure, we could even start with like, that's 72. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay? So now you play around with it. You can start in the middle and move it through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3. Just that figure alone gives you a way of saying, oh, what do I want to put where? And many times you'll hear, like in the old jazz tunes from Roy Brooks, if you listen to Silver Serenade, he switches from brushes to sticks at one point. He's got... things like that. Okay, so that's the Charleston. You don't have to always configure it that way. That's one way of doing it. Now, we can take the same 1, 2, 3 pattern, this triplet pattern, 5 beats, 1, 2, 3, and we can break them up any way we want. It's quasi-linear, you might say today. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 4, One, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, This is with the drum mute on, so nicely balanced snare drum here. 1, 2, so that's just breaking that figure up. How else might we do it? Well, flip it. Whatever's on the cymbal goes on the snare and vice versa. where you would have dropped the snare drum down. Basically, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. If you wanted to break it up that way, or 1, 3, 4, 1, 4. So you get the point. So, just working with those configurations, there's already a lot of ways to do this. Naturally, in another segment, you go into hi-hat substitutions. So right there, you have quite a lineup. What else might you want to do? Instead of breaking up the figure this way, that tells us we're at 12 minutes, just so we all manage our time. You could just keep the figure straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, without a whole lot of memorization. You memorize a few basic figures, and it's the way you array them and contrast them. And that's, I think, one of the fundamentals of comping. A lot of times people comp. Of course, you got to be linked to the music. When they comp, I hear, I don't want to say randomness, but I hear repetition, experimentation right there on the bandstand, which is great to a point. But how about if you know, hey, I'm going to do this, 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 and this when these things are thrown at me. And then, yeah, I'm going to venture out and do those bold moments of pure improvisation, in the moment. This is systematic, but very, very, very rudimentary. There's also many ways to build on it, which we can talk about in subsequent clips. So if you enjoyed this and you got something out of it, hit the subscribe button, please. Press the likes. Tell me, what things we might want to do. But again, I'm just going to do a quick synopsis. We're taking the Charleston and moving it around the phrase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. And then we're just mixing it and then breaking it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 4. Okay, and then we finally said straighten it out. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 4, 4. There it is. Bass drum substitutions, and if you want to start playing around with hi-hat substitutions, same thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4. Thanks again. Remember, keep the beat with Pete. Peace out. Jazz basic comping.